Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Inventory. We have moved to the courtyard, as you can see here. I have aptly called it the courtyard because that's the original intention, and there are a load of coaches in the minute. Never mind the background sound you're hearing, we'll get to that in a moment. Just one or two coaches to go over first, just to tease you. And then we'll bring out the big tamale that's making all the noise. We've got some boxes in the back, so hopefully we can get some of this stuff into boxes. We'll see how it goes. If not, we'll just get them queued up and we'll go from there, shall we say. So we've got the pen, we've got the inventory notebook, so we should probably crack on. The longer you have to wait for this little surprise, I'm sure the more visitors I'd lose. But yeah, okay. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're back. So, in consideration of the boxes that are there, I see several daylight coaches, so I think it would be prudent to have those present, should I say. Let me just clear some of this part of the track and we go from there. So, daylight coaches are here. You might just be able to see them. Let's make sure you're zoomed out. Yeah, you're zoomed out all the way. So I might move the camera back a bit so you can see them fully and we can get those pictures. So I'll bring them across over here, one by one. The switches are all aligned, so that's good. And yeah, one by one, we'll bring them across and we'll show you and we'll take inventory. Okay, so I'd say this one is a baggage car, so I think we should wait for that one, because personally I don't think there's the box there. If I find it, I'll bring it back and I'll take pictures, so that's fine. So let's go to the next one. This one, just out of focus. Let's zoom out a bit. There we go, and that'll cover all the rest of the cars. So that, I believe, is something extra special. I don't think I had the box for that, actually. Dang. Well, I think that's an Athens Genesis. Let's put it that way. Because I've got the Athens blue boxes, which are behind this one. But I haven't got the Athens Genesis one out, so we'll come back to that. Sorry, that's another car we have to come back to. So, let's go to the next one. There, that's better. Let's put the daylight in the middle. Okay. This was assembled by yours truly. It's an Athens Blues box kit. It's fairly well taken care of, considering the how long it's been around, I'd imagine. But yeah, this little model, I think, is extremely supportive of the big model we've got over there. So that's going to be something special. Yeah, I think this is enough of train for the daylight to run. And we'll get to the actual steam engine we have for that in a little while. I can see it down there, so yeah, if we have time and I don't take up too much of your time, I might get that out as a special treat. But okay, this is the first one. Let's take the inventory for this. So click, cool. So we have our pen and we have our notes book. Okay, this, oh, let me find the box as well, actually, pardon me. So this is a 8708. You could probably see it better than I can. Let's see me. 87. Sorry. Reverse. No, that's 3706. $3706. 3706 SP Daylight. Now here's the problem. Got Vista down, Daylight, Observation, Diner, Coach. Damn. How do we do that? How do we get around that? We're back to the conundrum of the articulated coach, you know what I mean? Where you didn't know which one's the coffee and which one's the diner. Bear with me, folks. Oh, hang on. Someone has very kindly written on the box. One of the boxes, anyway. So, hopefully... yeah. And then, very carefully... not this box, but another box. So this is apparently the diner. Yeah, sorry. Small windows here. Denounce the kitchen, I'd imagine. And then you got the dining table area here, even though there's no interior data. So, Southern Pacific Daylight, SL Diner. I'm guessing there isn't really a specific scheme or time scheme like the others, but yeah, if that changes, it changes. So the information about this is I've fitted KDs. They are plastic trucks and wheels. Okay detail outside. Out. No detail in. And there we go. And then we just get a picture of the box. Click, just in case. I did not to start with. Right. Slap it in. Easy, easy, my friends. Easy. There's a magnet we need. There we go. Perfect. Gently stash this over here. That's one. Next on our list is, apparently, according to the box, a coach. And the number is 6599. So let's get a picture. Focus on that picture. And then let's get the box. Kerplunk. Focus on the box. Click. There we go. Back onto the car. And we'll leave it there as we take inventory. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the writing on the box gave it away there. So, number 6599. SL coach. I don't know what the SL means. SP Daylight. So, as above, that'll make it easier. So I don't have to repeatedly write. I mean, you can turn this into a production line almost, but the worker is a bit lazy. Sorry about that. You'll be reprimanded. There we go. There's a bit more packaging in here. I will say you use the bubble wrap to protect the KDs. Oh no! Oh no! We've exposed the passengers to the elements. How dare we? We need to remedy that. Sorry about that. One moment. yeah, as I've said before, this mix of prototype eras I'm not too fussed about. I see it, I like it. The daylight was the just something that came along, was really cheap. I do like my passenger trains, as I said in an earlier episode. Bob's your uncle, I got one. Now, I've probably done this completely wrong, so forgive me, but this decal here, I'd imagine went there, because the usual spot in the middle of the cars is taken by these windows, and I thought it wouldn't go there because that'd look stupid. Maybe it just went there, perhaps, maybe, I don't know. Who knows about these things? Well, as experts do, so let's rely on them for a bit. So, refocus, take the shot, and I know that's a Vista dome, because for a while, when I only had the Super Chief, I didn't have a Vista dome. And I was always telling myself, I gotta get one, because it's not going to complete the Super Chief. Finally, after marrying the lovely wife, she and I came across a Vista dome. I don't know why I wasn't looking properly or what I missed, but it just appeared out of thin air. Maybe there was a manufacturer that decided, hey, maybe we should build this because there's probably some interest out there. And well, you know, I got it. But yeah, my first Vista dome is still in one of the cupboards. I'll get that out at some point in this series and show you. But yeah, I just know that that's definitely a Vista dome because I've been looking for it. I used to look for it for 10 years. More's the pity, eh? More's the pity. I think we took a picture of that, but just in case. Click. So, the number on this, if I can read it, 3609. 3609. And according to the box, it is a SL Vista Streamline. That's probably what it is. SL Streamline. Very cool. SP Daylight. And then see above. Voila, covered. Covered all of our bases. As you can probably see here as well, the dome was a bit out, so part of that detail fix is to try and get that back in as close as to possible. If not, replace it with like a slim film you can apply to each side. But that's okay. Cool. That's that one. And oh, believe more paper towel. More. Come on! You don't want to be on it anymore. You don't like it. It's not your thing. It's not your scene, man. You got it out of that joint years ago. You don't need to go back to it. Think of the people that care about you. Sorry. Right. So let's get. Yeah, because there's bloody tape. Yeah. Whee! There we are. Stash it in the in the box there. Good night. Sleep tight. Another one down. One more to complete the full set. Well, technically complete the full set. Our friend the observation car. Now, with the observation car, click. I do have a special connection to those as well, because I've got several few. I've liked my observation cars. A couple of Santa Fe ones. I've got a daylight one now, and I think I've got another one somewhere for a different road. Somewhere. I'll dig that up and show you. But yeah, I do like my observation cars as well. Luckily I had that to start with, so it's not so much of a thing where I was looking for 10 years. I started with that. So yeah, and this one is unnumbered. So let me put that. Let's put what's on the box. 1838. 1838. Streamline observation. Speed daylight. So all of the above. plus no drum heads. I'll show you what I mean later. Missing window or two. It might be inside, so I'll probably just glue them in. And that's it. Everything else is covered in the others. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you the travesty of no drum head or missing window. Not that I have an issue with it. Just did I take a picture of the box? See, I'm forgetting these days. I probably did. Right. Turn around. There you go. The drum would usually sit here, and there'd be a light on the top as well. But it's blue box. We can't expect too much. But the window here has fallen out. Getting the windows in here has been a bit of a pain because you've got to make sure they're rightly sized, and that one has probably popped out because I cut it a bit too short. But that's fine. I've made note of that, so it's not too much of a problem. Oh, more. Whatchamacallit, that bubble wrap stuff. Yeah. I may, as well, while we're here, add a coupler to the end, because the idea with the station... too close. Yeah. The idea with the station is to have the trains... Well, hang on a minute. No, they mix. I'll just leave it as plastic wheels, sorry. Sorry. The issue with not having couplers at the end, with the intentions of having an operating station, I would like to push cars out and in and do run rounds and turnarounds. So that means as the trains arrive, they can no longer be at the front. These observation cars can no longer be at the front. They have to be at the back. Or should I say, right next to the station concourse, because the train's going to go out and the engines should be in front, and then followed by the other serving cars, the baggage, the post office, if any, then the coaches and the sleepers and yada yada yada, until we get to the end observation car. We can't do that if the observation car is the one way around. I'm sure trains might have been run that way, but not for me, sister. That's one thing that I will put a rule down straight up, especially if I have the facilities to do that. And I can do that with a round table. I don't need no Y or reverse loop or anything like any advance like that, show off like that. What do we have here? Bud Baggage Santa Fe. Could it be that one? Would it be that one? Baggage Lounge. I think that is that one. Okay. Let's bring these back. Come hither. Oh, derailed! Derailed! The passengers are screaming! Well, in reality, this is the coach yard, so the coaches will probably just park there. I mean, the worst case scenario is the trains will be delayed. That's about it. No one got hurt in the making of this video. Thank you very much. So, next on our agenda, since I found the box, and I thought, you know what, let me have a butcher's anyway. So, we are looking for the Bud Baggage Lounge. So I'm seeing a pattern here, right? From what I understood, I've completely got this wrong, so no offense to people who know better. What I understood, Bud was to the tail end of the streamlined era, and Pullman was towards the start of the streamlined era. That's what I'm gathering. I'm not going to apply the rule because I'd rather look it up properly and find out if it's that important to me, but in reality it's not that important to me. So I don't really care so much. So okay, so we're looking for a Bud Baggage Lounge, and just as it happens, it's on this track here. There you go. And it's connected to Burlington Northern. It's quite ominous for the poor train car because the NSF merger. I haven't looked into the exact specifics of that, whether it was one company went out of business or one company was going into administration or yada yada yada, or they wanted to face up against Union Pacific and something like that. But yeah, the joke is serviced and I've just destroyed it, sorry. So click, I've got the box and I've got the car, there you go. Let's take some notes. Bring the box back into focus. Thank you. Yes, author's mainline. I have a couple of those. Those remind me of the new Athearn ready to roll stuff. You know what I mean? But then I think the ready to roll stuff don't have internal details like this. So sorry, authors, didn't mean to do that to you. So we have an 85-foot Bud baggage lounge. Baggage. Because my theory with the Bud and the Pullman timeframes, without even researching properly, is that Bud and Pullman, because you've got the double-decker coaches coming along, and they are Bud, not Pullman. But again, I could be talking out of my butt, and that could mean nothing. So, very down, Santa Fe. What do we got about this? Plastic trucks, unnumbered. I think we've got plenty of decals to cover that. Unnumbered, metal wheels. Those look like sprung knuckles or KDs. So I'm happy. The interior details need paint. Interior needs painting. Alright. Swish, swish. Beautiful. That's recorded. Let me put it in the box. We're on 20 minutes, folks. That's not bad timing. I'm thinking maybe do... Yo, it's got decals as well. Hardy ho. Ooh, ooh. Causing horrible mischief. I think those are decals. Yeah, there they are. Decals right there. Beautiful. I love it. That's what I like about authors. They give you some decals to play with. They don't put the lettering on for you. They give you the decals to do it yourself. And that's what I like. The question is, after all that, does it fit? Yes, it fits in the box because, what do you know, I'm not that, what's the word, I'm not that illiterate when it comes to trains. I do have some knowledge to share, even though it's very basic. But, come on, I mean, when someone tells you about baggage lounges, right, you immediately think, okay, if you've seen at least the baggage cars by Pullman and Buds, you'd know that there's a baggage door, right? That's on the left there, right here, in the center of the shop. And then with lounge, you'd assume there's chairs. So chairs. So this must be a baggage lounge. What do you know? Just some tidbits for you. Sorry if it's a bit condescending. That's not my intention. If anything, condescension is towards me. Because I'm pretty sure I've messed that up in the past. And what do you know, it's not quite within the box. But I think it'll do. Yeah, the box is slightly upside down. That should be alright for a minute. You could sleep there. That's fine. Do we want to make the video 30 minutes? Yes, because there's 2 more special cars I'd like to show up. Maybe even 3, if we're lucky. Let's get these Burlington Northerns out the way. They are quite nice. I believe they're Riverossery. So I have found the boxes for those. I'll classify them. So let's bring in the next 2 specials. The Amtrak cars. Can we get them both in shot? Kinda, but not really. One at a time, boys. One at a time. So this is... I think this is towards the wife era. Been buying stuff. I believe the missus did buy me one of these, then the father bought me one of these to complement each other. Well, it might have been the wife for both of them. Either or, I'm very happy because... Let's just play around with this for a bit, shall we? I believe this is the... Is this it? Is this it? Yes, it is. See that? See that? See that? See that? You see that? You see that, child? It's got lights. I mean, they went through the effort to light it. They just didn't have the effort to paint it. I guess they wanted to leave it to the people. And that's cool. I'll appreciate that. I believe those are XL Capitan cars, which have just been repainted for Amtrak livery. And I think this one here also is lighted, but we'll get to that in a minute. So let's bring it forward to this track. Leave the other one with the friends. The other ones, I believe, are older Wolfers versions. These ones are like the proto stuff. So when I get the box out, you'll know. Well, people who've come across proto will know. So, ooh, I got a box. I got a box out. Yeah. You know we were talking about Visa times, right? Case in point, Union Pacific. I have barely got any Union Pacific coaches or baggage cars or anything like that. But here we are. With a Union Pacific Vista Dome. I mean, in all eventualities, I could just say that this is when Amtrak took over. And they're running mixed consist with the old railroads. Ownership still intact. The hell, old heritage train. Look, man, we run out of Union Pacific cars, but we had plenty of Santa Fe. We had a couple of Burlington Northerns, so we mixed it up a bit. What? So sue me, you know what I mean? Right. Inventory. 92014. We want to show you the surprise, so we'll make it quick. 85. See, look, that's Bud. High level. Sky Lounge. Amtrak Phase 2. Cool. And unnumbered. Can you take a picture? No, let's take a picture. See, I'm forgetting these. This is bad. I'm not feeling alright. Okay. Couplers. Yeah, those look like sprung trucks to me. Sprung couplers here. Knuckle, sprung. Interior paint. Button brackets. It's lighted. And it works with DCC. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Hello, hello. Guess what's coming later? I'd say that's metal trucks and wheels, if not very good paint job. Trucks, wheel. I believe the grab irons have been applied, so let's say good detail. Good detail. Wunderbar. That is one. That is excellent. Right, my friend, you've sat out in the open, in the wild, for too long. Well, no, long enough. There's no such thing as too long. Yes, and I believe this one also has the decals. Surprisingly, a bit less compared to the mainline one. I'm guessing there were less of these cars in existence compared to like the baggage lounges. Either way, I'm not fussed. I've got more than enough decal to go around for the trains, so love it, leave it, build it, see it, buy it, and listen to the sounds of something distant and wonder what it is. Sorry to ruin your night with terrible singing. I just felt like it. You know how big teasers are. Get something in the mind. I just want to show it off to you. That's backward again, my friend. Thank you, Neil. Right. I would box them up in front of you, but because there's close quarters to other cars, some of them are quite special and precious, I'd rather not risk damaging them if I don't have to. Okay, that's the Sky Lounge put away. That's brilliant. Oh. in brackets, Walther's Proto. That's very important. What about the other one? Oh yeah, so the other one was Walther's main line. To be honest, didn't have to note it down. I am taking pictures, so part of the classification and putting on the inventory is looking at the pictures and routing the quick links to the pictures. Perfectly fine and able. So we're on 30 minutes now. Let's make this the last car before we bring out the surprise. So this, I believe, we'll probably have more decals for because it is a yes, as you can see. Those of you more knowledgeable in the Amtrak livery, you'll notice that this is actually phase 1, apparently. So let me release it from the older generation. I wouldn't say it. No. Semantics. Yes, this is lights 2. See that? Yeah. Phase. Of course, phase 1 because it's got 3 wheels. There you go. Isn't she gorgeous? But yes, the tables and the chairs need to be painted. That's fine by me. Bring it back. Back to front. Back to front. I'm imagining the kitchen's at the bottom here. So this one I use for testing corners. No, this one and the other one actually. Click. I took the picture. Unbox. Here be the box. Click. Most gracious of me. Took a picture of the box. So, number 920-14331. It is. Sorry. 85 Bud high level Dyna. Oh, pen is surrendering a little bit. You can't do this to me. No. Are you really out of ink? Or are you just playing me for a fool? No, we really are out of ink. Well, that sucks. Well, I'll have to pause. I have had a thought though. If I'm taking pictures of the boxes and the cars, I probably don't need a pen for these. I just shout out what I see, you know what I mean? So for this, you've got metal trucks, metal wheels, sprung couplers, slices, the interior tables and decorations need to be painted. Other than that, very good little model. Yeah, it looks like the grab irons are applied as well. So, no need to do that, just need to be numbered. So, we go back into our movie, we can listen to myself, as much as I'm not too keen on myself, listening to myself, watching myself. Oh yeah, a little bit more. Not quite. No, actually that's the same. Been tricked. It's fine. It is a Dyna, to be fair. So yeah, that's about the same as the Sky Lounge. That's fine. It's a Dyna, not a coach. I'm sure there were multiple coaches, much more coaches than there were Dynas and Sky Lounges. That's cool. In you come. Time for a sleep. As the good Lord of the trains intended. Into the box. Yeah, like I said, I would box him up. I would box him up on the camera, but yes, space is limited. Since we're at the coach, there has been a small accident with one of the cars. I may show you that if you're lucky. Oh, I did it backwards. That's fine. I will worry about that another time. So, shall we get on to the surprise? Let's do it. You've been probably rearing to hear this. Let's give you a taste. And there we have it. It is the new arrivals, new recruits, pulled right into the house, the shop today. Thank you for the grateful for the eBay seller. So here we have at the front an EMD GP60 locomotive, Southern Pacific, obviously. Speed lettering. The box does the box does have a number. That's good. 9755. So, and then the box number itself is 920-41813. So let's put the box in front. Can it? No. Focus. Can it focus? A bit more. Perfect. So these are the new recruits. Yeah, you know what. Click. There we go. That's what we need. Right. So, of the batch. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. I know I pulled you in with a real weight. I just want to give the camera a bit more room to see this. So. Tusami Soundtracks Tusami decoder. Perfect. So I would say the details quite fantastic. It's got the cab details. It's got irons. It's got stitch lights. It's got the little strobe up there. Speed lettering, obviously. Look, even look at the fan details up there. You've got the grill at the top. That's absolutely brilliant. Well worth the money. A very good seller. Absolutely wonderful. Oh yes, couplers are sprung. They look like KDs, so I'm happy on that. On that front, I don't see anything broken, needing maintenance so much. So yeah, very good item, that one. Perfect. So we got a picture of the box. Let me get a picture of them all. I think I've already got one, but just in case. One more time. Oh, there's a singing again. Go, someone stop him. Come here. I think it's like that. Yes, it is like that. Easy does it. Easy. Don't want any mistakes or accidents, do we? Package is a bit tired, but that's completely fine. I don't mind me a bit tired. To be honest, I probably made the same mistake which caused it to go tired anyway. So that's completely fine. It's not like we're choosing beggars here, are we? No. Wrong side. That's better. This side. Got the piece of styrofoam to go under it. Whatever that was, I hope it wasn't important. There we go. In the box, into the base styrofoam there. This way up. You know what I mean? Brilliant. That's secured, supported. It's not going anywhere. Marvelous. So, get the documentation I put there. Custom letter for me. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, warranty information. I think that can be taken with a grain of salt because it's probably been used by someone else. But what do you know? Who's gonna worry about that? Taking care of it. Replace the decoder if it breaks. Research on how to replace the motor. Everything else is roughly covered. So we're not worried in that front. Not worried at all. I mean, should we be worried? Should we? Is there any concerns with Walther's Proto? Walther's Proto? No. Okay. Okay, next on our list. Gotta do these in orders. Rio Grande number 50856. So the one behind it. Okay. That's cool. Bring this in to shop. Bring this over to the front. So these are exact rail cars. In view. Perfect. Exact rail, pretty good. However, this one has sustained tiny little bit of an abuse, as we'll see in just a moment. In fact, you could probably see it now. That's completely fine. This one was cheaper anyway, so Tuesdays can't be beggars there. We know what we're getting into. So yeah, this one has no coupler on one side. In fact, I don't think it has a box either. Yeah, no, that box fallen off. Walkway is intact, that's good. So there's a box as it should be. Should be an easy fix, per se. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much trouble. This coupler here is which appears to be a KD coupler. Yep. Plastic trucks, but metal wheels. Detail is very good. Obviously the missing coupler and box is a bit of a sensitive topic for the poor thing, but you'll get a new one, don't worry. We'll see to that. For now, you just relax in this box and await your summoning. Did we get a picture of the box? I think we did. We must have. For not backup's sake. Yeah. Yeah, 50856. 50856. Insulated boxcar. Rio Grande. Denver and Rio Grande. Perfect. And finally, Sole Survivor. Only coupler. It's both couplers. Same quality. Luckily, this one is not a duplicate compared to the previous events of the series. Zip it out a little bit. Zoom out. No. Zoom out. That's it. Good work, Mr. Cameron. Click. We got the picture for that. Alright. So this is same car. Number is just 50847. Denver Rio Grande. The Action Road. But there you go. Both couplers are intact. Is that a missing spring I see? Let's have a look. Oh, no, spring is there, but the weight is loose. That's fine. We can take care of that. Both springs are there on what appear to be knuckles. They could be the flimsy versions of knuckles. I don't know. We'll see. With the proofing, we tend to. Well, I intend to with the proofing to test how it goes at the front, just behind the engines, of a fairly long train. Because poor Lummox here, when he was first starting up his little railroad, he had several stock that had hornhook couplers, and he heard about the need to change them into like knuckles, primarily because it's slightly more prototypical and they may be more reliable compared to hornhooks. And so we installed Bachmann Easy Mates. Those, and not just the ones with the springs, the ones with the plastic strips instead of springs. So you can probably hear how this is going to go. It may have been that they're problematic or not, but sorry. But yeah, they long trains couldn't keep up, and they keep decoupling. Whether or not that was because of the plastic strip, it made me suspicious, yes. But yeah, the knuckles were plastic, so they were quite flimsy and they were easy breakable. So not my kind of, not my cup of tea, should I say. But yeah, that's I would say, yeah, we're on the 46 minute mark. We're 3/4 of the hour way through. This is a nice long one, but we did have that surprise, so hopefully it was worth it. Hopefully the wait was worth it. That's some more inventory logs. We'll have another pen ready for us for the next episode. Let me hide this pen somewhere so I don't think I'm going to use it again. That's completely fine. Excellent. So we got through 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items today. That was really cute. But 10 items is nothing compared to what I'm seeing down here. What you've seen of what's down here. I mean, even what's down here isn't everything. There's more stuff scattered about the place. It'll be a chore for you guys, but stick with me. This is more for me than anything. You don't have to watch this. But for those people that do, and for those people that stick with me, that is appreciated. That's good stuff. It really is kindness. It's one of those things you enjoy. And even if I get 0 views between now and a few weeks' time, I'll be happy nonetheless that I've started back into my little hobby. It may not be update videos, it may not be adding to the layout, but that's the fun of it, just doing something you like. Yeah. And to be honest, this layout is probably going to have to come down at some point in the future, so I'm not going to put too much up, so I don't want to pin too much future ideas on it. It's just what comes, and what doesn't. But guys, thank you very much for the people who have watched. Thank you very much for the people who have commented, liked, subscribed, critiqued, made suggestions, gave me information between now and upload. It's really appreciated. Even if it doesn't happen, it's always appreciated. Everyone who watches these videos is appreciated. But yeah, more stuff to come as I clear out this whole yard. Well, most of it anyway. The stuff that can be put in boxes, and then the stuff we can push to the side and hide in this little siding. Like some of the trucks on the left. We'll get into that later. But yeah, as always, it's been fun. Thank you very much again. Have a good evening. Hopefully another one after today. Tomorrow. Cheers. Excellent. And as always, guys, keep